and escorted caravans instead.
And what does that have to do with Hafner?
I'm getting there. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The two most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan for a small fee.
Okay, that makes sense.
Honest Bruce Strong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me.
But Hafner wanted your place.
He did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. We would have made no fortune that way, but still. It would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? He poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisons me cattle.
Oh my word. Okay, someone kills your cows. What makes you so sure it's Hafner? True!
That miserable pissbag didn't even bother to deny it. Sorry, Menhir, that's just how the world works. But of course, that's only what he said to me. To everyone else, he was so sorry for what had happened to me.
So your friend Hafner ruined you just to get your place on Borek's caravan. That's drastic.
Drastic. Aye, that's one way to put it. For 6 months now, we haven't sold anything. But, you know, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it, while Hafner lives on like just before.
Why didn't you tell the guard about this? And that's why you planted the mushrooms here and blighted Hafner's field? So he's the one with the bed. Okay, now I'm starting to understand it. So what was with the wild mage, though? Is that just a random encounter? Or is it just like a random placement? No! Maybe what he did is that he didn't know how to make the mushroom. So he... I don't want to say asked. He hired a wild mage. But that doesn't make any sense, though. Why would you hire a wild mage to help you brew the potion or whatever that grows these mushrooms if he had to beg on the streets for the money? Did he use whatever money he had left over to be able to pay the wild mage for his services? I'm confused. I confused myself with the story. Anyway, why didn't you tell the guard about this?
The guard responsible for the farmer's coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons, all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless.
Couldn't you go one step further and go to Ark and get their guards to do it? Or is this like a jurisdictional mess kind of thing? Sort of like how Skyrim does its things. Like if you have a bounty in Whiterun kind of thing and you go to Morthal doesn't care you have a bounty in Whiterun. Right? They don't care. They're like, oh, you're a wanted criminal in Whiterun? Well, in our system, you're not a criminal. Go right ahead, walk through the fields. And that's why you planted the mushrooms here and blighted Hafner's field. You wanted revenge.
It took me a long time to do this, and it has cost me. But still, it was worth it. Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face.
Well, what has it cost you? So what now? What grand ending did you have planned to get you out of this? Why exactly should I believe you? This could just be a made-up story for you to wriggle your way out of this. No, that doesn't make any sense. Well, what has it cost you?
The spores. I'm no arcanist, but they've taken their toll on me too. And my sight has gotten worse, and I've had these headaches for weeks now. But still, that's a small price to pay for justice.
So what now? What grand ending did you have planned to get you out of this?
There's only one way to end this.
What you've done is on the same level as what Hafner did. You know that, right? I see why you've done this, but still, I doubt it was a good idea. What you said is true. That changes a lot. Hafner should face justice for what he's done. All of these. I don't think this was such a good idea. You should have just went to the guard. Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I've had that thought too. Forgive the sinners as you forgive your children. Verse 105. The bad thing about this priest talk, It doesn't work like that in real life. It just doesn't. But no point in crying over spilled milk, is there? I've done what I've done. And you've made your judgment.
Let's get out of here. I'll go get penny pouches and a guard and explain what happened.
Good luck with that. But... alright, I'll come with you. If not for you, then for me children. Back there's a trap door. It will lead us outside. Go if you're ready. I'll follow.
Is... that's...
But that's a lie. Mynheer, what's gotten into you? I thought we were friends.
Lie or not, I don't see what that changes about the situation you're in. Hafner, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. Our cooperation is over.
But... no, this is not fair. How can you say the sickle respects the righteous path and at the same time let me fall victim to this intrigue?
Ah!
What about me kids? Me wife? What am I supposed to tell them?
That you fucked up.
You fucking liar!
Put that away, now!
You're a disgrace.
What in Malthus's name has gotten into you, Mynheer? I just don't understand.
These farmers are your employees, Contour Master. What do you want me to do? Decide or I'll take in both of them.
What? But...
Shut up!
As I said, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon, Hafner. We'll have to look for another supplier. Curious, you said your cows are all dead? The sickle will provide you with a loan. 500 pennies. Go see Landlord Borat with the money. He will sell you new cattle.
what?
We will expect your first delivery 2 moons from now. You will sell it to us at half price for the next 3 years. After that, we will see.
That's
My
very generous.
Take Hafner into custody and see what there is to Hurius' story. The sickle will cover your expenses for this.
Understood. And Terius? If he really did poison Hafner's field, he should face the tribunal for that.
Well, that's for you to decide. But we don't yet know what drove Hurius to do it. But everybody knows what the spores can do to your sanity. Plus, if Hafner really did poison his cows, the tribunal might consider a mild sentence. For now, just take Hafner.
All right. Herius, you will hear from us. Hafner, come with me.
But you can't do this. I have a family.
Do I have to force you?
It won't end like this, Mynheer. I swear it.
Actually, it will.
Why have you done this?
Don't ask. And don't think this is over. You will face consequences for what you've done. But still, if your story turns out to be true, I'm sure the sentence will be mild. Now go back to your farm. You will hear from us about the loan.
Aye. Thank you, my sir. I will not forget what you've done.
That's good. Alright.
One word. Why?
Why what?
I applaud your heroism. But you were paid to find the cause of the barrenness and report back to me, not to play Lorem Waterblade. If you really plan on advancing in the sickle, you should leave your ideals elsewhere. This is business, nothing more. You'll get half your normal pay.
And how much is my normal... What the... But it all ended well, didn't it?
You may think that, yes. But until the deal with Hurius bears fruit, it will cost us dearly. Plus, until he's able to deliver, we will have to buy from landlord Boric again, and he charges twice as much as the small farmers do. We lost. Full scale.
Oh. If it was such a bad deal, then why did you do it? Look, even if this deal wasn't worth it economically, people will learn of the Sickle's benevolence that will make up for your loss. Let's try it!
My benevolence? You know what? You might be right about that.
Yes!
Alright, you will get paid in full this time. But try to leave your goodwill elsewhere next time. There's no place for it in our trade. Unfortunately.
There might be. How much did I get? 150? You were gonna give me 75 for that? Oh my word. You were gonna give me 75 pennies for that? That's not worth it all. That's a freaking what? Bro, that doesn't make any sense. 75 pennies for that? I mean, he did say that we're not going to earn a lot of money, though, but still, that's not even worth.
Well, let's talk back at the trading post.
You suck. You suck. Fine. Although I have to go sell stuff anyway, so you know what? Got a new spell tome we can use. Does it say something about mystical binding? Mystical binding increases its damage. I don't know what that means. But there's apparently something called mystical binding, and if I use it, I get extra damage. I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep in the tool shed. Can't you rename the house after? Yeah, you can, okay. Didn't I store stuff in here somewhere that's in one of the chests here? Yeah, okay, we can try and see if that'll actually reset. I remember that. 7. Oh my word, I'm already freaking sweating, man. Jeez. Alright. Ah, an assassin, okay. That would've been funny. Alright.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to...
Quiet, kid. Nobody cares. Alright. Okay, edge punch. I'm gonna
Walk
punch
west.
you. What do you sell?
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Leather arm protectors. Okay. Do you even have any cool? That looks pretty cool. Oh, I thought that said its weight was 56 and its value was 25. I'm like, no, that's trash. Oh, these are spell tomes? You can get a soul trap. That's awesome. Okay, I just want to do one thing really quick because the microphone is in my way and I want to move it. So though it's out of my way, but it's still close. Okay, according to the OBS, you're still able to hear me.
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
But I can actually concentrate on seeing all this stuff, so that's good. Master 446 is pretty good. Do you have marksman? You have master. Okay, so you have master books. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for though. But you do have teleport scrolls. Farmer's Coast 45. You know what? Buy 2 of the Farmer's Coast ones because I kind of need them. I did use 1. I think I have a lot more. I still have a lot of Arc ones, right? Oh yeah, I have a lot of Arc ones. But 8 Sure. Now, before anybody says, but didn't you just, like, want more money? It's like, yes, but hold on. I'm trying to see if he has anything. Fine steel cure. That looks actually kind of nice. Looks like it's like, it has, like, dragon scales on it. Like, look at that. It looks pretty cool. Look at that. That looks really nice. Sharp steel arrows. Isn't that how much damage mine is currently doing? At 41 of those arrows. Alright, let's see. So we don't want to get rid of that, so we're going to get rid of these. That, these two. Old Claymore. We can get rid of that too. Oh, I don't need that because I already have a sharp pickaxe. You can have this one too. You can have all this stuff. Okay, light armor fortified by 9. Sneak is 7% better. Increases your stamina by 7 points. And increases your health by 7 points too. It's actually really nice. Okay. I have nothing in there to sell.